Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
This is Brandon,
This is Kevin.
and this is another episode of Sips, Riffs, and Flix.
That is the first time I've ever actually known that we were recording.
Well, I got to do a better job because I like the surprise.
I mean, every episode I've been like, hey, are we recording? And you're
I
like,
know.
yeah. And the one time I interrupted you, and I still feel really bad
It's okay.
because you were doing like a macho man type thing. It was good.
Who knows? Who knows what? But I will tell you this, Kevin.
Yes.
Can you open up this badass Maluna
Ooh, I could.
and
can.
bring out
I can.
what
So
we're going to be sampling today?
So let's, before I do that, let's go ahead and shout out our first official sponsor of Sips, Riffs, and Flix, Maluna Coolers. If you have not heard of
perfect?
Maluna Coolers, please look it up. I can promise you, best hard roto-molded cooler on the market.
Unhinged, and guess what? If you're not careful, you too will be a lunatic.
That is very true. Brandon just joined the lunatic world this week.
I did. What can I say?
It really is. I've used them all. Been a dealer for several. Maluna's the best. Call me if you need one. All right, so
Boom.
let's see. Once I open the Maluna up, we will be showing what we're drinking on this episode.
I'm so excited. Are you excited?
I know what it is, so I'm actually a little scared and nervous.
Why are you scared and nervous?
I don't think it's going to be good.
Why?
I just don't think it's going to be good.
Okay.
All right, let me pull it out.
Yeah,
now.
pull it out.
All right, hold
I'm
on.
so nervous.
You talk to our fans.
I'm nervous than a damn long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. What's in there, Kevin?
I've never heard anybody say that in my life.
What?
I've never heard that say it ever.
What? Oh, well. What is that? Creek whistle? Creek water. It already makes me sound. It makes it sound like it's going to be rough.
Oh, so yeah.
I mean, I've took a couple baths in the creek, but we're going to see what happens with this. All right.
So tonight,
Do you know anything about this?
I just know who makes it, and that's all I know.
Okay, so who makes it?
All right, so we're going to be trying tonight Creek Water. At the bottom, it says American whiskey distilled from a bourbon mash and finished with toasted wood chips.
Oh, see what you
And it's coming in at 100 proof.
I'm definitely going to taste the wood chips now.
So it is Creek Water. This is made by YelaWolf, who is one of, in the last few years, has become one of my favorite recording artists. He's a rapper, but he also mixes in some southern rock. He covers almost every genre. So if you've never heard YelaWolf music, he was actually signed by Eminem. He was signed to Shady Records. And over time, he's kind of grown from like a deep South rapper to more of a southern rock singer / rapper.
Can you pay my dentist bill?
Can he do it?
Because I can't get the rapper off.
And you almost hit yourself in the face.
I
I wish you would hit yourself in the face. Oh God, what are you doing?
I'm trying to open the damn thing.
And this is classic gold right here. Just
It's
the
gotta be.
footage right here.
This is harder than Sicario. Wait a minute.
Sincoro.
That's right. Sicario was the movie.
I always want to say Benicio del Sincoro. Don't know why, but I do. Anywho, so yeah, his whole YelaWolf is actually not on Shady Records anymore. I don't think there's any ill will, any of that stuff. I think they just parted ways. He has started this whole kind of movement, Slum American, and it's like living in America but from the slums, like and he really celebrates kind of the deep South. Good God, you're pouring heavy drinks. So anyway, he come out with he has a line of clothing, Slum American clothing, and now he has this. It's called Creek Water. I love YelaWolf's music. I really love YelaWolf's music. Lyrically, he's top notch. Themes of his songs are awesome. I just think he's a great artist. I did not like him when he was younger because he was doing more of the clubby, the uppity stuff with no content, in my opinion. And his last 3 or so albums have been spectacular.
Well, here's what I can tell you. You can't open this bottle, and putting this little nipple back on that thing was harder than I don't know what.
I am so scared about drinking this.
Because you think it's going to be terrible?
I think it's going to be awful. I think it's going to be awful. And I don't know. I have no reason to base that opinion other than I just think it's going to be bad. I don't know why.
But you like his rapping.
I love it.
So this is technically riffs and sips. Sips and riffs.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
That's fine.
So, Brandon, have you ever heard a YelaWolf song?
No. I thought you were coming up with some like sort of endangered species animal called the YelaWolf. I mean, I don't know. Ask Parks Collins. He went to Yellowstone. Shout out to another appetite for discussion guest, him and Bill Day.
I just feel so tickled right now.
Well, you came at me blindsided with a YelaWolf, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's got to be endangered.
It's Yela. YelaWolf. He's from Gadsden, Alabama.
Where?
Gadsden, Alabama.
Could you spell it if you had to?
Gasden.
Let me check it. Wrong. No, I can't spell.
So
spell my name.
So for real, cool.
YelaWolf.
Yeah, Southern guy, grew up, had a pretty rough childhood. He talks about it on some of his interviews and stuff, and his music portrays his life too. It really is good. Even if you're not a big hip hop person, he's got some songs that appeal to every genre.
I'm gonna have to lean heavily or 100% on Kevin on this one because I have never ever heard of Steppenwolf. I meant YelaWolf. Sorry. Steppenwolf is great, though. I don't know about YelaWolf.
YelaWolf.
I'll check it out after
YelaWolf's good. And I really hope...
How old is YelaWolf?
He's probably mid-30s maybe now. Okay. Something like that maybe. He's younger. I'd say mid-30s.
Mid-30s?
Yeah.
From Alabama.
I really hope, I really, really, really do hope that this is not bad because, as you all know, we do give our true opinions on here.
You're getting it real.
So I hope it's not bad. I don't want to just completely crap all over it because I do like his music. But, we keep things real around here. Well, I mean, it's called Creek Water first off.
I know, which makes me a little nervous. But I will say this. If it's crap, we might have to start calling him Brown Wolf.
I grew up playing in creeks, and I've had that creek water in my mouth, and it was never good. So I just don't know about this one.
It's so funny because back in the good old days when people used to drink creek water, used to get all these diseases and crap from it and all this other jazz. But I do like the name. Actually, I think the name is kind of cool.
The logo is cool too.
I like the logo.
And that logo is also, hold on, can y'all see that? Yeah. So his actual name, like when he writes out YelaWolf stuff, it's kind of that same font. The Slumerican font is kind of that same style too.
No, I like it. I think it's going to be good. Here's what makes me nervous. It's 100 proof. And guess what nobody wants?
100 proof?
They're digging mashed potatoes.
We can't go one episode. Not one episode.
Well, maybe we'll start making the shirt.
I was going to say we should have a t-shirt. So I will say the back here on the bottle is the Slumerican flag.
Is that what that is?
Embossed in it. So his Slumerican flag is like 4 lightning bolts with stars in them. See right here? That's like the Slumerican flag. Y'all probably can't see that with our... We do have a high-tech light, though. All right.
Budget and a sponsor. I said we do it. You know what? To you, YelaWolf. Salute.
It's definitely strong. Super strong. It is strong. My throat's sweat. Oh, it makes my throat sweat. I'm not saying it's bad yet, but it is not going down easily.
Okay.
I'm going to go for sip number 2 because number 1's always like a kick in the face. So let me go for sip number 2.
I'm just going to go ahead and let you know now. I'm going to try this again and get some little bit more water down.
Just so everyone knows, I think I should slide back some because I feel like I look cooler back here.
Don't lie.
Look at that.
When you say
Look at
cooler, you mean thinner?
Look at that. Watch this.
Cheers, YelaWolf. I'm going to be honest with you. Let me get this bug out of my drink. But minus the bug.
My second sip was better.
Okay. It tastes like shit. It's not good.
Sorry, YelaWolf.
I mean, listen, his rap music might be great. And listen, I don't blame the man for being an entrepreneur and going into something else and doing this and that. But, and by the way, because it tastes like crap to me, doesn't mean that someone else may not come along who has a better refined palate or whatnot and be like, creek water is delicious. All I can do is tell you from my seat over here, if the world was flooded with piss and I lived in a tree, I wouldn't drink it. That's just me. But I can't.
So I did some sips while you were talking.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be honest.
Yep.
I wanted to like it. It's getting better. It's getting better as it gets watered down. No doubt about it. But I do not see myself sitting and drinking this.
I don't know if it's supposed to have a spice to it, but I taste it.
Wood chips.
Okay.
The spicy wood chips.
Right. I don't know if that's supposed to be formaldehyde.
It's creek. It's from the creeks. It comes off the rocks.
It must be from
Lime. It's got lime in it.
Duke Powers Creek. And Ashwater.
So the last thing, we did an episode on Buffalo Trace.
We did.
We talked about how Buffalo Trace made you just feel like, you even said, like, you know, what this makes me feel like? Just makes me feel like a man.
Yep.
What's this make you feel like? Because it makes me want to take my shirt off and fight every person I've ever seen in my life.
Let me take a sip and I'll tell you. I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to take a sip and I'm going to give you an honest. What
this makes me feel like I want to fight everybody. Take my shirt off. I feel like I should have my shirt off when I drink this. I don't know why.
It makes me feel like, why the hell am I drinking it? That's what it makes me feel like.
So you're not feeling it as it.
I'm not.
Even
and I wanted to, because I feel like coming into it, I felt I was going to give it a better open-mindedness to you, but I have to be true and honest. And if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. And I don't like it.
And why did you pour this one so much heavier than anything we've ever tasted before?
Because
you poured a really heavy. You poured like 4 fingers in these.
Listen, this is not 8 inches, Kevin. Okay?
4 fingers. Had it in the. Oh, you'll see. I smashed my finger.
How did you do that?
Oh, my truck. I was working on my truck.
Sipping on some old creek water.
I was sipping creek water, working on my lifted up Tundra.
But what if you called it crack water?
Creek water.
Creek water. No.
I am so hot. Yeah, I'm sweating from the inside out.
Well, that's because you're drinking.
So hot on the inside right now. Where's that makeup?
Drink this glass.
I need that makeup, girl. I'm so shiny. All right, so creek water.
Let me ask you this, Kevin.
Okay.
If creek water was a song, what would you name it?
Something that has the words "dirty old" in it, like "dirty old girl from Alabama" or something like that.
Is that a song? Dirty old girl from Alabama.
So the funny thing is, he refers to in his music. There's some references to creek water even before he started creek water. So like he talks about like being baptized in the deep South dirty creek water. Growing up in the Bible Belt, like he talks about all that stuff. So he gets, I mean, I get where the name comes from because he's, like I said, he's Southern, he's country, he grew up country. So, I mean, I get it. It's creek water. It appeals to certain people, I'm sure. There's probably a lot of people that drink it strictly because it's his. I mean, I know you're not big into the hip hop rap world.
No, but like, you're going to bring me in.
Yeah, but like YelaWolf, for instance, like if you listen to 102 Jams, Power 98, whatever any of the stations are anymore as far as like mainstream radio, you won't hear YelaWolf on those channels.
Well, I like that.
But now, obviously, if you have Sirius XM, he's played on Shady and all those stations. But yeah, he's different, man. He's awesome though. He is awesome as a recording artist. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, as we always do, super honest. We still are working on our rating system. Please comment, email, text us if you come up with some sort of rating system. So as for now,
Zero's Creek water.
As for now, my honest opinion, like I think it costs. I think tax and all, I got it for like $24. I would never buy it again.
I know I've been poo-pooing all over this dude.
Are you starting to like it now?
No. God, no. It's got this weird. I'm not tasting wood chips. I'm not.
Maybe after they burned a dead body, then they put
that was
them
a formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Guess what? We saw Papa and we burned him. We made him into a whiskey called Creek Water.
We on that creek water. That's not even a song. I just made it up.
Ooh, but you could make that into a chant.
And a dirty old girl from Alabama.
Damn. I'm trying to think if I could turn this into a song. I'd call it Doo Doo Brown.
I love that song.
Do you?
Love that song.
Well, I will tell you this, though. Mr. Wolf, I will give your music a chance. And I'm sorry I've been shitting all over your creek water. However, it's just not that great.
Yeah.
For me personally. However, there may be people who enjoy this.
Yeah.
And I cannot say that I speak for every red-blooded human being, 7 billion people who walk this planet. But I would not drink it again. However, on a positive note, I want to end on the positive. I appreciate you. Apparently there's a struggle. Thank you for that. And you have made whiskey. And guess what I've done? Not much. I haven't made any whiskey. So, good for you. And that's it. So,
here's the thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna, but you know what? To you, YelaWolf, I am going to finish this glass of whiskey for you because you've done way more in the whiskey world than I have.
And once we cut this off, because we can't play music because of the YouTube, they'll end up silencing.
But we're going to figure that out.
We will figure that out.
And if anybody knows how we can play music, let us know. Shoot us something because we're trying to figure that out because it's going to be way better if we could play our riffs.
Yeah.
With that. So
I'll play Brandon some of my favorite YelaWolf songs. If y'all got some favorites you think Brandon should listen to, comment.
Sure.
Send some emails, text, whatever. So what I was going to say about it is, I think as I get into the bourbons, whiskeys, some of that stuff, I think that people develop a taste for what they're used to. So like let's just say you're used to a certain price point of whiskey. So let's say you're used to spending $40. There's a pretty big difference in a $40 bottle and a $20 bottle as far as the smoothness of it. And now, don't get me wrong, there might be some $20 ones that are great. I don't know. I'm still learning. But I think maybe compared to other bottles that are in that same price point, I don't know. Maybe it's just as good. Maybe it's better. I don't know. I think a lot of what we're experiencing has to do with the 100 proof, though.
I think you're on.
It's strong.
But I sat here and I've taken a couple sips and I've listened to you and I've sat here and looked at that creek water. I think I understand now. I poo-pooed all over you, sir. However,
it's appeals.
I get it.
It has its place.
Guess what this is?
And I'm not saying anything. Let me throw this. What's the word I want to use? This.
You be politically correct because I'm about to tell them what it is.
I want to be not necessarily politically correct, but I want to just throw out a disclaimer. That's the word, disclaimer.
A disclaimer.
No matter what we say about anything, these two guys right here support everybody, love everybody.
Yeah.
All we want is people to have a good time, make memories, live their best life.
That's right.
And for real. Being serious. We make comments, but We ain't looking down on anybody.
No, not at all. However, I want to tell you this. If we took this, actually, if I took this,
I don't feel like mine's getting any. I feel like mine's like multiplying. What?
it's getting worse.
Go ahead. No, I mean the volume of alcohol. Like I've not made a dent.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
You know what you should change this to? Panty dropper. Because if you went to the creek with this and you and your girl was sitting there listening to some music, whatever your music of choice, and you both were consenting adults and you're having this sips, and both of
and you ask those questions like, "Hey, is this okay?"
Right. Of course you would.
Yeah.
Right. Well, one thing's going to lead to another, and creek water is going to lead to a baby. So I just want to let you know.
Creek water baby maker.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just, my glass is not, I have taken 10 sips, and I swear to you, I don't think any has gone out of my glass. And I think you poured like triple what you poured in yours.
No, I haven't.
My wife's going to hate me too much.
Here's what, but honestly,
I'm going to be like, listen, baby, I don't know what to tell you. I've been on that creek water.
I've been on that creek water.
Don't talk to me. I've been on creek water.
I've been on the baby maker.
You can't tell me nothing. I've been drinking creek water.
But honestly, though,
Somebody has said that in their life.
100%.
You can't tell me nothing. I've been drinking creek water.
My daughter tells me all the time, you can't tell me nothing.
Somebody somewhere has said, fool, I'm on that creek water. Want some, get some.
Bingo. But I will tell you this, though. The more I drink this, I understand where he's coming from. It doesn't mean I'm not ever going to drink it again, but I get it. I understand it. And I think creek water is a good name.
I do like the name.
I do like the name.
I'm going to tell you this. If I was at a concert and creek water came out and we were drinking creek water in the parking lot, I can promise you a couple things.
You wouldn't make it in.
I might not make it in.
Right.
Number two, I will lose my T-shirt.
100%.
Whatever shirt I'm wearing, last time I ever see it. And I hope at my age this is not true, but I might backhand somebody. Might slap somebody right in the face.
Backhand. See, that's how you know you've gotten grown a bit sophisticated. You know what I would do,
Backhand.
sir? Take my glove off and I'll backhand you.
Backhand you right in the face.
Right.
Backhand you right in the face and then say, fool, I'm on that creek water.
Well, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I will punch you in the nose and take them on that creek water. I ain't backhanding nobody.
I like the backhand people. It's
Well,
because it's like a disrespectful, just like a knock somebody
I'm
down.
getting this. Listen, man, I'm too little disrespect.
Anywho.
I am getting it over with.
Yeah,
See, folks,
I would almost think that there wouldn't be bugs near us with the creek water out.
I don't know. God.
So, all right, creek water.
Yep.
Take one more sip.
No, I'm going to finish it. I told him I would.
I
YelaWolf.
don't know that I can. I will.
You have to.
It's getting more smooth. However, no. Well, first off, I had about 12. I had about 12 cubes of ice in here. All of it has melted, except for a few. So mine's really watered down, and it's still not as smooth as, let's say, Buffalo Trace, when I had a bunch of ice still in it. So it is getting watered down. It is getting a little better. However, back to basics, I would not sit and drink this.
I'll tell you this.
Sorry, YelaWolf. I love your music.
Anybody who has struggled and you're successful and you've made music or you've come out with a whiskey brand or whatever, my hat's off to you. Good for you. Keep going forward. Don't stop. This guy here at YelaWolf is an inspiration. It doesn't mean I like his whiskey. It doesn't matter. You may like it. You may like his music. I will try it out. I have not tried it out yet. But I will tell you this. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter where you come from. You can make it. And from what I'm hearing from Kevin, this man came from not much from the creek water, and he's doing all right. So that means you can do it too. So sorry, YelaWolf, from shitting all over you, but You got a great story, it sounds like, and I would check out your music. And I appreciate you for what you're doing in your entrepreneurship and following your dreams. So thank you, sir.
Awesome. That's a good. I feel like we should just stop recording right now.
Well, fuck it.
I don't know that we can. I don't know that I can top that.
Well, I don't know. Well, you could top it by finishing your drink for these folks.
All right, I'll do it. My wife's gonna be so mad.
And let me tell you something. Do it for the creek water. Come on.
So,
now.
all right. Oh God, look how big that bug
That
is.
is a humongous. Y'all can't see it, but that is a ginormous bug.
This so we've hired a lighting crew.
Oh yeah, this isn't ours. We hired them.
Yeah, we hired a lighting crew. We've got, you can't see them behind the scenes, but there's people shining lights on us and stuff. It's crazy, all the people we've hired. Being serious though, we bought a light at Walmart. So, and
Walmart's a new sponsor.
I do like it. Thank you, Walmart, for sponsoring us. Sam Walton. Appreciate you, brother. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, here's what I was saying. So, we have to say this every show because we're for real. We're being for real. We're
100% honest.
We're being for real. We don't know what we're doing at all about our drinks, bourbons, liquors. We just drink. We just like to drink and have a good time.
Yep.
So that's what we're trying to accomplish here is drink, have a good time, share our honest opinions that are just basic honest opinions because we don't know anything about hops and alcohol by volume. We don't know nothing about any of that stuff. And we just want everybody to have a good time, have good conversation with friends and family, make memories. That's what it's all about. And that's all we want to do. So in order to keep going, though, we at least want to know that some people are listening. So if you can, like, comment, if you know us, text us, email us, comment on the YouTube page, go to Appetite for Discussion, which is Brandon's podcast. There's a ton of really, really, really good interviews on there with a lot of some well-known people, some that you might not know yet, but you should get to know because they're doing really big things for their community. Leave comments on there. But tell us, like, if there's something you think we should try, if there's a movie you think we should watch, a TV series, because we talk about everything. So, we're sips, riffs, and flicks. So we might drink and talk about something. We might not drink and talk about something, whatever the case may be. But we would like some interaction. Just bring people together is what it's all about. So we picked the things that, most people like to do, which is drink, watch movies, listen to music, make memories, share with family. So, help us, give us some ideas. We're still working on a rating system.
And help us out.
Yeah. We need a rating system. Pour it, store it, ignore it. I keep saying that, but give us something.
But it's good though.
Yeah.
All right. So, until next time, I'm Brandon.
I'm Kev.
We'll see you. Thanks, guys.
Thank y'all.